Hey, what is going on, guys? Gaming Zeus is here, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. It's Swansea City career mode, as you can probably tell. Oh no, it's not Swansea City. What am I about? It's because I've just been playing some Swansea City, that's why. It's a Derby County career mode. Jesus. I wonder how this video is going to turn out if I made such a bad start already. But first things first is we've got to get a couple of transfers out of the way. So Quayne Thomas, I think it was, went on loan, and then we've just applied to get Jordan Much on loan as well. So one player out and hopefully a player in, because Much, as you can remember, if you can remember, I did actually try and sign him. I didn't try. I successfully signed him on. Yeah, I actually got him fully, didn't I, on the Swansea City? Yeah. So I signed him for Swansea because I thought he was a good prospect. You know, he looked like he had good talent, and from watching him in the Premier League, he does actually play quite well. So I thought, you know, let's just have him. And first games first is the Derby County versus Blackburn game. As you can see, I failed epically on that dribbling one. I think on this I actually spent about 20 minutes, but luckily for you, I did actually cut it out because I was just like, I'm not showing them 20 minutes of me failing and failing and failing. But yeah, I did actually do it in the end. Not that time, the time after I got frustrated that time. But yeah, here we go, guys. So obviously Blackburn are at home, we're away in our weird turquoise. Not turquoise. What the fuck am I not? That's blue, if I pronounce it right. But in the opening like 2 minutes, we concede a foul, which wasn't even a foul, it wasn't even a penalty, for Christ's sake. And Richard Keogh gets sent off. What's all that about? I mean, if this was real life, I'd have submitted a complaint about that referee. I don't know, Brendan Rodgers, or Sir Alex Ferguson, or a fucking every manager in the world. But luckily for me, he goes for the cheeky chip, but gets it horribly wrong. It goes over the crossbar. I think I would have saved it anyway, even if it was on target, because, you know, I didn't move and I was kind of expecting something from him. So, you know, luckily he missed. But the thing is, I didn't plug the hole in the defence. I thought I'd take the Steve McLaren route. Route's British, route's American. I thought I'd take the Steve McLaren route and just go attacking. And just go for the goals and try and outscore them. And as you can see there, I think that was Johnny Russell. Johnny Russell goes for a long range shot. Unfortunately, the keeper gets it. Paul Robinson gets it. But nevertheless, it was a good shot. And, you know, we're responding well to that red card. And we've got Simon Dawkins there. Not Simon Dawkins. Andre Wisdom running down the wing, but unfortunately he gets tackled there. But look at Johnny Russell here. You know, pressurising the defence. And a lovely little finesse side-footed finish past the goalie there, and luckily, well, not luckily, skillfully places it into that bottom corner, past the on-rushing Robinson, and that makes us 1-0 up. You know, 1-0 with 10 men. It's pretty damn good, that is. It's not too bad at all. I mean, it's good. But as you can see there, I mean, the defender just, I don't know what he was playing at there. He just passed it out to absolutely no one. But I think that was the only option he could really have, because the other player was being hassled anyway. And here, this gets a bit scrappy for us here. You know, we've got blocks, we've got defenders chucking in, but luckily either Johnny Russell or Will Hughes, I think that's Will Hughes, takes control of the situation, places it out, passes it, gets the return pass from the winger there, and he starts a counter-attack. But then again, they counter-attack us straight back after we lose the ball. You know, I thought they were going to score there, because you know how OP, how the headers are all OP. And I thought, no, don't undo all my hard work. Well, thankfully it does. We get it away with Wisdom, passing it straight up to Russell, and Russell going on a positive run. Will Hughes making that run to give Russell an option. You know, there's plenty of passing going on here. I mean, I can see why people get confused with us for Barcelona, but then Craig Bryson, sorry, not Chris Martin was popping in my head there for some reason. I think it's because they've got the same boots. But another lovely finish from our attacking players. That makes us 2-0 up. That lovely little cutback. It takes 3 defenders out of the game there, and to just smash it beyond Robinson there, it's a pretty damn good way to finish. But this is a pretty damn good start for us. 2-0 up in half an hour with 10 men. It's just outstanding. But in typical Derby fashion, sorry. For some reason I said Derby fanny there. I don't know why I was naming a female organ. But yeah, in typical Derby fashion, we concede a goal with what can only be described as a wonderful strike from Atuhu. Atuhu, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know. Sorry, Atuhu, Blackburn player, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt you are. Sorry about that. But yeah, again, we just take control of the situation. And normally, for long periods in this match, we've just been passing it about and calming it all down, is what I can say. When they counter attack, we just get the ball, calm it down with a few tight, nice passes, and we generally deal with everything they've got to throw at us for the first 40 minutes. And again, I thought here Martin should really be doing better. But obviously he's got the 2 defenders which put him off, and then Robinson is so quick off his line there, and he just somehow comes out, collects the ball, and it's like, Jesus, he really was rapid there. I mean, he was almost as fast as Lloris. But here we are, the Blackburn attackers putting Derby under pressure there, putting our defenders under pressure, putting Michael Keane under pressure. But luckily it comes off their attacking players. He tries to play in the cross and just goes out for a harm's goal kick. But again, I pass it out because I like to pass it out. I like to play passing nice football. And we almost concede off a wonderful volley there from the Blackburn attackers. You see, I told you. I called this at the start of the video. I knew I was going to be getting names mixed up. I'm pretty bad at that. But a wonderful crossbar. The Blackburn attackers. I keep doing it. The Blackburn attackers, and it was a lovely headed finish from Blackburn then to put it ahead of Grant. Even though I don't know why Grant was so far off his line. I didn't press Y to call him out or anything, but I think the goalkeeping position is going to be a definite strengthening position that we need to do. So when we get some more funds available, I think I'll be buying that. But how lucky was that goal? 68th minute, 66th minute. I can't really make out what it is. I think it's the 66th. But at 66th minute, and he just goes and... I mean, how? How did we do that? How did, the Derby players not mark up there and just get rid of the ball? It was atrocious, really. I think there was 2 or 3 players on one person, and the other person won the header, for Christ's sake. Yeah, it was bad. But there we go. That was the last chance of the match, I think, pretty much anyway. Bryson unfortunately couldn't put his second away. I think he was a bit too far out to really be going for that shot. But look at that, just as Russell was about to split them 2 defenders and run straight down and score, they blow the whistle. And I've noticed that a lot in this in the new FIFA, in the FIFA 14. We just get random, we're on the counter attack and then they just cancel it. But here we go, we've got a little message from the Derby counter ball. This actually scared me a bit. It said, about the last match, that should really be a match that we should be winning, blah blah blah, but never mind, we have confidence in you. And that scared me. I was like, normally when you get that sort of message, it means you're about to be sacked. So I knew that next game would be a game that we needed to win. I was just switching out Keogh there, as you can see, just because he's got a red card, so he's been suspended for a game. And we have actually got a transfer offer for Jake Buxton. Now Jake Buxton is a little old now, 28 years old. He's not going to improve up to the 70s, high 70s. So I thought, you know what, we'll just get rid of him. Why not? Just get gone, make some money, and that money can go into our transfer fund for a new goalkeeper. Well, here we are. We've got our next game you know, we've got a next game against Ipswich Town. Now, Ipswich Town aren't really that good a team. You know, in real life they're about, I think they're bottom half of the table in real life. So, you know, they're not really, they're not the best team in the world. But there's still going to be a tough opposition for Derby. I know Derby have had some problems with them. I mean, this season alone, I'm not a Derby supporter. Well, I like to see Derby do well because obviously I'm from Derby. But yeah, earlier in the season, Derby with 4-1 down just as Steve McLaren was taking over. Steve McLaren goes into the dressing room at half time, and they come back 4-4. So you know that's the Derby spirit that I want to bring into this Derby squad at the minute. And but as you can see though, unfortunately, we make a bad start really. I mean, it's been all Ipswich so far. They've had a couple of good chances there. I mean, especially that header. He should have really been putting that at least on target, and I mean at least. But they were really the only chances of the first half. I mean, as you can see, it's 0-0, and it was a pretty boring first half if I'm honest. I mean, not a lot happened. Like I say, I've shown the best chances and you know the worthy ones, and not a lot really happened at all. But we come out second half and Ipswich again, you know, I think they're trying to play that long ball tactic now where you just smash it over the top and you know just go for it. But really to me that's a sign of desperation. But nevertheless we actually finally get an attack going on, and it's Johnny Russell again that's closing down the opposition. Goalkeeper takes a couple of bad touches and then straight on him, Johnny Russell's right there, and what a goal. It's a great goal for Russell. You know, it's typical of him and his work rate. Just closes down anyone regardless of who it is, regardless of where they are on the pitch. He just goes after him. But you got to think there's a bit of luck in that game, in that goal, sorry, for the goalkeeping error there. And Russell's, I don't think the goalkeeper was really anticipating Russell to be that fast and to go at him. But nevertheless, we win a world. See, I'm mixing up a free kick for a World Cup here. I was about to say World Cup then, but we get a free kick, and I was just having a look through because I was quite interested to see who's got the best free kick accuracy. It was Chris Martin and Jamie Ward, and I thought I'd give Chris Martin a go. And to be fair to him, he did pretty well. He got it on, just off target, but the keeper collected it for some reason. But Simon Dawkins has unfortunately picked up a little hamstring injury. I think it's a hamstring injury. Oh, a pulled calf injury. Sorry. So we just got to bring on Ben Davis for him, and you know, hopefully he's not out for too long because you know, like I say, he's one of our main players. So hopefully the quicker we get him off, the quicker we can get treatment and begin on coming back to full fitness. But hopefully his pace improves a bit because I mean everything else is good, but his pace kind of lets him down quite a bit. Nevertheless, Will Hughes he's been fantastic for me this season. I mean, he's box-to-box midfielder and he'll just run everywhere. And he's always there to close down players and that. Bryson gets the ball on the edge of the area, and what a screamer that is. He screams it into the back of the net. And I mean, what a goal. That's one of them goals that don't happen very often. Especially don't happen with Derby players because, well, the Derby players, and they're a bit shit really, but this team of players are actually performing quite well. I mean, hopefully I'm going to be going for playoffs. I know it's a tall order, but I think we can get playoffs if we continue to win games like this and just shut out the opposition and play well. I mean, like I say, there's no problem in scoring goals. You know, we're always there. Last 2 games we've scored 2 goals. And you know, hopefully we can make it to the playoffs and get up. As you can see, it ended 2-0 the game. A goal from Johnny Russell, as you can see there, and then that screamer from Bryson. So you know, as you can see the facts there. I don't know if you caught them. They were about 5 shots each. Not very good. Not very good. Pretty disappointing. Player suspension over. So we luckily he wasn't injured too badly, Sam Dawkins. So he won't be out for long at all. And as you can see there, unfortunately, Cardiff City did actually reject our loan offer because it's too important to them. They don't want to loan him out. So You know, it's a bit disappointing, but what can you do, eh? It's just something you got to deal with. Richard Keogh is obviously back. He's completed a suspension, so Mark O'Brien goes in the team. But that's the end of the video. Time for me to go. Peace.